Hi, this is Emma from Unique Phoenix, and this is the Real Raw Separation series, where this is part 6, and it's about putting the kids first. And if you've watched the other parts of this series, you'll know that that was something that my ex-partner and I did exactly from the start, because our marriage ending had nothing to do with them. Even when we went through the bitter place, it was quite possibly the one thing that we agreed on all the time. Now, when we're talking about what does kids first means, it means that they feel loved and that they feel safe. And it also means not making your behaviour their responsibility. So it means that you are responsible for everything you say, do, and feel. And remember that you're not responsible for your ex-partner's behaviour, they are. So it means keeping your relationship shit out of the relationship with the kids. Now, when you're doing this, you're going to be teaching your kids a really great lesson. And it's a lesson about their own personal responsibility. And, you'll be doing it as an action, so it becomes more powerful, and it creates an amazing foundation, and it builds high trust and deeply loving relationships. So, I fully understand that there can be so much hurt and so much sadness throughout separating. But it's really important to remember that none of it had anything to do with your kids. So, I also know for a lot of you that you have ex-partners that do and try to use the kids as a way to get at you. Just like their behaviour, this is not in your control. So what I want to share with you is some empowering language that you can use. It's really important for you to be honest with your kids about where you're at, and give them that kind of information without having to give them all the nitty-gritty details. So, and also you need to be honest. I can remember a few times when I just had to cry, had to show my kids where I was at, and let it kind of roll from there. So some of the empowering language really creates amazing boundaries. Now, I'm going to be talking about boundaries in part 7, and that's for next week. So some of the empowering language is, and it's statements like, when you've had those moments in interactions with your ex, and it's letting the kids know and giving them the power to do it as well. So one of the first ones is, I'm not okay with how mum or dad is treating me. I'm not okay with how mum or dad is speaking to me, and I'm not okay with how mum or dad is speaking about me to you. So, because for all the reasons that your marriage ended, none of them had anything to do with your kids. And it's not really any of their business to know. You need to really remember that your kids are learning about relationships from you. So what is it that you want to teach them? Now, here's some practical things that you can do to help you keep on that kids first and keeping them out of that relationship mess, and just keeping them in that place that they need to be, which is moving forward and being okay with the separation, and moving through it. So one of the first things to do is watch part 4 and 5 of the separation series, because there's some really great and practical ways that you can really move forward into putting the kids first. Secondly, find the best form of communication and stick to it. Your kids are not your messengers. So have those adult messages and those adult conversations, where you're going to meet, all that kind of stuff. All that parent stuff needs to be done between you two. Remind yourself and your kids consistently, your separation has nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them at all. And then finally, and really most importantly, the kids don't need to be punished because your marriage ended. And they don't need to be punished because you didn't like the behaviour in and out of the marriage of your ex-partner. Kids don't need to be punished and kept away from a loving parent because of those reasons. Now, you may not like that they've moved on, they've done this, they've done that. But again, for those reasons, your kids don't need to be punished or kept away from a parent. Now, I want to say when it's abusive or a dangerous environment, an unsafe environment, they are exceptions. And I'm not talking about making up a story that they are. I'm just saying they are exceptions to that. So if there is in real danger of them being safe and secure, then obviously as a parent you need to be responsible for that and keep them in a safe and secure environment. So there is obviously a disclaimer to that as well. It's not punishing them, it's keeping them in a safe environment. So these will absolutely help you keep your kids first and keep them away from the relationship mess. And it also helps you keep the kids first and do what you need to do. I've got a blowfly coming at me, so... Now, if you would like some help to do this, then please stay with me and you can find out how you get connected. Thanks so much. See you soon. Hi, this is Emma. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to take the next steps with me and connect with me further, there are a few ways to do it. Firstly, my website. Second, you can find me on Facebook through my business page, Unique Phoenix. There's lots of free content and inspiring ideas. And you can like and share this clip. Please remember, I'm here to support you and help you ignite the spark that is within you right now. There is hope. Change is possible. And this is your life to live your way. Enjoy your day, always. Your way, your life.